Morning. Welcome to a cold one. It's yeah, it's a bit nippy. So we're moored somewhere. We're in the or along the boundary, should I say, of a place called Fenniscoles and Cherry Tree in Blackburn. Not quite sure which we're exactly in. I'll post up some three words stuff somewhere, which should hopefully help. Got to say, despite the fact that we're sort of in Blackburn, this was a pretty good spot actually, no hassle last night. So plan for the day, I'll just get out of this cyclist's way. Morning. Yeah, so plan for the day is to head up the canal. We're about 2.5–3 miles away from the bottom of Blackburn locks. They're open 8 till 2, last entry at 1. So we'll do 2.5–3 miles in, I don't know, hour and a bit. So that hopefully that shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's always been lockies on these, but it does say on the CRT notice that it's not an assisted passage, so there may be somebody there, there may not. As long as they take the padlocks off, that's good enough for us. Some nice gardens there. Oh, no, very pleasant. And canoes out, kayaks, whichever they are. Sorry, Kev. We should know better. Yeah, and then we need to find a mooring spot the other side of Blackburn. We're closing in on Barrowford now, and there's a closure there. But basically we needed to get through here by, I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow is the day that Blackburn locks close. So yeah. So it's good to be here. It feels it's quite a relief to have got this far. Just need to get through here, and then we know there's the closure at Folridge, but we've got a plan, so that's okay. Yeah, it was toasty on the boat last night, 28 degrees with the fire on. So that's more than warm enough for me, thank you. My Angel just, yeah, that could be 30 odd and she'd still probably be okay, but 10 degrees this morning, so that's officially cold. So the fire's back on to try and warm the boat up a touch, because that's not really cricket, is it? So weather's definitely turned, that's for sure. It's supposed to be dry today until about 2 or 3 o'clock, so hopefully we'll have found a mooring spot before any dodgy weather arrives. Right, let's get Josh fired up and head over towards the locks.
Thank you to Mark Shaw for joining our Patreon crew this week. You guys are just amazing, and thank you so much for your ongoing and continued support. It really does mean the world to us. Massive thank you to Tony and Carol Scriven this week for the coffees that you've bought us. Not actually just coffees, half the coffee shop. It's great to hear that you've loved the videos from the very beginning and that you enjoy the entertainment and laughs along the way.
Now, Blackburn's not known for being the prettiest of places, but this next stretch is lovely. So we're just going to keep quiet for the next few minutes and let you enjoy the sound of the wildlife and an early morning cruise. But the locks are just ahead, so we'll be back with you when we get there.
Sorry for the dodgy driving on this bit, but I've just seen a certain something and I'm trying to capture it on my phone for you. Hasn't that stretch been really nice? But unfortunately the canal's getting a bit dirty. You can see all the bits and pieces in the canal, and this is the end of the niceness and loveliness, at least for now.
Sue's just nipped up the towpath, so she's going to see if there's any volunteer lockies on today. It's usually the case that there are, but the CRT website does say that this is not an assisted passage, so you've got to assume you've got to do it yourself. So Sue's wandering up to see if there's anyone here to assist, and in the meanwhile I might as well get on and empty the water out of this lock. Check that there's no padlocks on. There's not. There is the so the anti-vandal mechanism's on, so I've got my key with me, so I need to use the key to release this bolt here, and once that's done I can operate this lock gear, lift the paddles and oh, hang on, this phone port's likely to be my angel. Presume these are the padlocks the CRT used to lock all the lock gear off. They padlock all the kit at night. I know there's handcuff keys on these locks, but by all accounts it's quite a bit of vandalism, so I suspect that's what the CRT are doing here. Oh, bad news, I think. No lockies. Not to worry. Hello, my angel.
No one around.
No one around.
Did you bring mine with us?
I didn't. Oh, well, I'll go and get yours for you.
It's alright, I can run.
No. Alright. There we go. Hello, my angel.
Just wondered if you wanted to load up, because I'll have to went to the next one.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, no probs. So, because we don't have any help, Sue's going to go off and do the next one. And then I'm going to shut up, well, open up, pull Josh through, and then get the gate closed behind while she goes and sets the next lock. All calm in Blackburn today so far. Block number 1 done. So I know Sue's been releasing the water because as soon as I untied Josh from the temporary, from the mooring, the lock landing, to go and close the gate behind me, I could feel Josh moving backwards, so there's a flow of water coming this way. Even if you can't see it, the boat can feel it. So hopefully by the time we get around the corner in front, we'll be ready to enter the lock. In fact, you can't even see where you're supposed to go for the undergrowth or overgrowth. This one looks like it's leaking a lot as well. This wire. Hello, my angel. Is it? It's quite a funky mechanism. That's cool. So I know this could look slightly intimidating. Got a single chap who's actively not looking in my direction with a fairly big dog, but I actually got chatting to him off camera, and it turns out that his dog's never seen a boat before, and he's just letting the dog understand, look, learn. So that's pretty cool. So we're not going to save any time with me closing this gate now, because the next lock's ready. My angel's coming back. So by the time I've messed around getting off Josh, temporarily tying him up, getting that gate behind me open, my angel's there. They're all locked up now. You do just have to be a little bit careful when you're in a lock with all the garbage that settles at the back. This isn't too bad. Some sweet wrappers, crisp packets and plastic bottles, but you'll find all sorts of stuff in the locks, and very easy to get that wrapped around your prop. My gloves are steaming.
Oh, he was a nice chap. The guy with the shopping trolley and the dog.
I could see you talking to somebody. I just couldn't see who it was.
Yeah, he said it looks like hard work. I'll give you a hand, but I've got asthma. They finished me off. I'm like, oh.
Don't be doing that.
It's all right.
Gosh.
We'll just take our time. Bizarrely, the next lot was empty.
Yeah, and you would have thought if it was super leaky, well, I suppose it could be leaky at the tailgates and not and tight at the head gates, and then the water would end up in the pound in front and then no further.
There's a bit of water coming in though.
Yeah.
Right, so there is another boat coming up. Sue's talked to them about buddying up, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea, because this pound here is really low. You can see how low the pound is already. If we were to wait in this pound, they're going to need the water from this pound to fill the lock behind us, but they're going to come into. I think this is too low, so I think the sensible thing is for us to just carry on. If there was lots and lots and lots and jelly tots, more locks to go, I think we'd probably look at bringing water down from above, but I think there's only like 2 or something. So certainly not stopping in this pound, it's just too low. We risk getting grounded. I think these things here, like the X's, are stonemasons' markings. Sort of marks their work, if you will.
Nature will always find its way.
Yeah, sort of got the two polar opposite. My angel's saying, oh, I'm so hot, I need to take my waterproof trousers off. And she just wandered past and gone, oh, like she's, and meanwhile, I'm freezing. So I'm in a cold, dark, damp lock. Yeah. So, right now I'd rather be in the sunshine and she'd probably rather be cooler. Yeah, so you know what I was saying about things you'll find in locks that you've got to be careful of. Those things behind Sue, lots of garbage.
It's just round the corner, dear, the next one. Literally round the corner. Now, guys. There's a heron ahead. Mr. Heron.
This pound's a bit uncomfortably low, so I've just got somewhere near the edge, and you can just tell there's loads of silt and stuff. So just going to float around in the middle of the pound. You can see that the lock in front is full of water because it's leaking out of the tailgates. And that will help fill this pound. I'll get pushed around a little bit when the water comes in, but don't want to get grounded there, so.
Windy.
Sue's just said, oh, it looks like there was a party here last night, so we'll have a look, shall we, once we've risen in the lock. I think some of the party's made it in. So it looks like the ground paddle on the towpath side's broken. Sue's cracked it open fully, and absolutely nothing's coming in. So what we're doing is we're using the gate paddles, you can see, letting lots of water through. That's to keep Josh pins here whilst filling the lock. So we'll just have to see if that's enough to actually fill the lock versus what's coming out of the back. So if not, we'll open the paddles on the non-towpath side. But for now, that's just filling and keeping Josh where he needs to be. It's not filling quick enough, so well, I say quickly enough, it doesn't matter, but it's not, it's just pouring water in here and it's coming back out at the other end. So Sue's just going to go and open the other gates, or she's going to try the ground paddle on the other side first. If that doesn't work, then use the gate.
Covering some mileage today.
Right, so that side is working. You can see the water bubbling now under the
sort of like it's rising from underneath Josh. So that's the ground paddle working. So just let that settle for a second or two and then work out whether we want the gate open as well.
Which we do, so there we go. That's as much water as we can let in now.
It's taken ages to fill though.
As you do. Oh no, there are two trainers. Yeah.
Thought there was only one. Oh, Mr. Moorhen.
Go on then, answers on a postcard. Why is there a stainless steel box of some description there? Just heard a shout of elation from my angel. We're out! We're out, we're out, we're out. There we go. These things are closed tomorrow, so today it was important to get through, so yeah, that's quite a relief, I've got to say. I don't know if you can pick that out, but Josh just feels a bit laboured. There's obviously some stuff in the weed hatch. We've done the usual things like pop him into neutral, that lets the leaves out. We've done reverse, which usually blasts other stuff out, but I think there's something else in there, so we don't want to labour him against that. So we're just going to get to, I think, Ainham Wharf.
We've been through quite a lot of rubbish though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
So it's possible that something's got tangled in there.
But rather than just do this on the towpath, it would be good if we could get to, say, Ainham, where there's rings or something. So nice cold water. You don't mind going down, do you, my angel?
Okay, I'll give it a go. I've never done it. I'll see how cold it is first.
This here is Ainham Wharf, isn't it? And the Calypso restaurant. Most people stop here either for the evening or to have a meal. We've stopped for the weed hatch. So we're now creating a bucket of Blackburn.
It's not doing very well.
No, not compared to Burnley.
In comparison to our bucket of Burnley.
No. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse though.
Yeah, we don't want you to compete. Don't try too hard.
Keep hearing pat pat pat. I think it's the pigeons having.
Yeah, I'm in the danger zone. Are you right now?
I'll just fire them up first.
Okay.
Keep looking at that. I still can't quite work out what that is. Is that a jet ski? Am I seeing a burnt out jet ski? It's not burnt out, is it? Is that
I don't know. No, where would you sit?
on the padded seats? That's
Oh,
a jet
there,
ski.
yeah, it is. I was looking at it the other way around. It is a jet ski.
What on earth? Oh.
You've missed the football as well, did you see it?
Oh, I didn't see the football.
Too busy looking at the jet ski.
Well, my
I
eye...
didn't get that round the prop.
Yeah, well, I could see something. I'm like, no, it can't be. It can't be that. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's get out of here.
Most weird things spotted from the canal. Is that ours?
Yeah. Yeah, can anyone beat that, guys? Nearly out of Blackburn. The boat that was behind us in the locks has caught us right up, so they're obviously not having quite as many weed issues as we are. Well, that one passed under this bridge, I think. No, you're going the wrong way, ducks. That's Blackburn. It's retail heaven, if that's your thing. Look at these cuties. Oh, look at him turn around. Donkey! Hello. You are, pal. Hello.
Oh, it's stuck because there's a fence there. Has he got through and he's separated from his friends?
I don't think so.
Well, how's he going to get back through that fence?
Stick his head back through.
Oh, he's bothered through one of those little squares.
Rodney!
New York, Paris, Beckham. Fabulous.
This is where we were planning on mooring, but the boat that passed us earlier while we were down the weed hatch is currently there with a pole and all sorts of things. I'm not sure what the issue is, but we need to sort that and then we'll work out whether we're stopping here or not.